HEEFS Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for HEEFS Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to HEEFS Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for HEEFS Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to HEEFS Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for HEEFS Barnside Chat. Happily ever after Farm Sanctuary.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We are live from Campbellville, Ontario at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary. I feel like I had to look at my page to see where I work.
Where are we?
My name is Kevin. I am the facility supervisor at Happily Ever After, and this is...
I'm Andrea. I am the animal care manager here at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary.
And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment feed below, and they will go in the magic
Kitchener.
rainbow bag. Oh wow, very close.
Patty from Kitchener.
Hello,
That's
Patty.
like wave from here, right there.
So as I'm sure you all can see, it is pretty rainy in the background
you see
behind
it's
us.
rainy?
Maybe
Yeah.
you can't.
It's really rainy. It's raining all morning. We've had some thunder earlier, but now it's just kind of...
Yeah.
We needed it. We had like at least a whole week with no rain, and it was getting really dry. So this is
Yeah.
nice. And it's cooler. We had a really, really hot week.
The thunder was really close too.
Yes.
I saw it,
Yes.
and then the thunder went right away.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really, really close. It was a little scary this morning. Oh, thank you, Denise. That's nice.
I love the comments. New York City,
Yeah, we had a few 25-degree Celsius days last week that were
back to back.
super, super toasty. So I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
you saw all the videos of Abraham and Luann being nice and shorn.
Yeah, so we started shearing sheep last week. We kind of, so Luann, that's how she looks right now. That was like a few days ago, and one of our volunteers took this video, and we got her started. Sometimes we don't do, cute, there she is again. Sometimes we just do kind of like just part of a sheep if they're getting stressed out or it's too hot. So she's got a partial trim, but at least that gives her some relief from the heat. And we start with the bigger sheep. So we start with Abraham, we start with Luann. We got a bit of moose done. The Shetlands are smaller and they deal with the heat a little bit better, and their wool's different. It's not quite as dense as Luann and Abraham. So we started the shearing, and we're going to continue, but we have a few nice cool days, so we're giving them a break.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if we said this at the beginning, but we are taking over the Barnside Chat
Oh
for a
yeah,
little
I
while.
forgot that part. They're like, who are you? So you might have seen us before. I do Bear Care Corner videos. Right now they're once a week on Tuesdays, and I've been here for 6.5 years, so you might have seen me before.
And I do my This Old Barn videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well.
So we'll be doing Barnside chats for a little while, and we'll be answering your questions and talking about what's going on and all that kind of stuff. And you can ask questions also in the comments.
Yeah.
Romania.
Oh,
I just
wow.
got excited.
It's a little further away than Kitchener.
I don't even know which direction.
So we wanted to start by talking about the volunteer program. We are looking for groundskeeping volunteers primarily right now, and we're also looking for people to fill out our public work days. So if you go to the website, you can go to the events calendar, and there's tons of good information here. We're doing roughly every other Sunday for the next, I think, 4 months, and you have all the information on how to get in touch with us and what to expect when you get here on the website.
Yeah, we had our first one. What day is it? Yesterday?
It was yesterday, yeah. Yeah, I know.
The days just merged together.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, it looked really fun. And it wasn't raining, so they had a good time picking up poop mostly. It was a lot of pasture maintenance this time of year, kind of getting caught up.
Oh, and they actually did some work on the new cow barn. They smoothed the floor out up there, so it's like
up there.
it's getting pretty close. The cows have been enjoying it for a little while, but now it's a little bit more comfortable. If you do want to be a groundskeeping volunteer, I have a little quick video from Em this morning doing a little mowing in the rain.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's so cool.
Did a little time lapse. The grass seemed to grow about 6 to 8 inches over the weekend. It was really crazy.
Literally.
So Em was just getting some of this stuff knocked down this morning, even though it's a little wet. It was definitely needed.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we've had questions. We've had questions come in, and also seeing people in the comments asking about Bobby. So you might have been following her kind of health journey in the last little while. And about a week ago, she went to OBC for some imaging. And after sedation, she wasn't doing super well with her mobility, and she's about the same. She has good days and bad days. And our vet's coming out to have a look at her today. So we'll keep you posted as we find things out. And we've been in contact with our vet every day about her. She's been on increased pain management just to help her out as she's healing and resting right now.
Yeah, so the other thing I really wanted to talk about today is just a quick property update. I'm sure some of you have seen some of the changes that we've made to the fencing in my This Old Barn videos. Ooh. So we added this really great spot up at the top of the chute, the center chute we call it. It's above the sheep and goat barn. It's right along the railroad tracks, and we gave the sheep and goats just this massive new area to get rotated on, so they can go get grazing a little bit earlier than they normally would be able to. And one of the questions that someone asked was just if the residents are bothered by the train. And I think at this point they're just used to it. It goes by so many times per day, and this extension only added another 20 feet to where they can actually go. So they're used to it by now.
Yeah. And they're usually up there. I would show you, but it's raining and they're all in the barn right now. But they're really enjoying this new grazing area, and that kind of ties into the pasture rotation that we want to work on this year. We're always doing pasture rotation, but now we have more options. So that's letting a pasture rest after it's been grazed on for a while. And then that's probably every 2 weeks, I think, we'll rotate different pastures for them. And that really cuts down on parasite load, which is really important.
That's a funny question, Nancy. Sorry, the pasture is resting. We like to give them some time just to grow the grass without the residents beating them up. They tend to eat the grass down to I don't know, where am I? Down to that low. It's so low. Esther's resting too, sure.
Yeah.
I guess we can move on to the not so rainbow bag. We did not grab the rainbow bag from Steve. He would not let it go free.
No, maybe next time.
But we do have some questions from all of you.
Oh, that's
right on point there,
yeah,
Pat.
this
Thank
person
you.
knew.
We got a bunch of questions about the avian flu. I have.
Yeah, I've been doing some updates on my videos, so if you check out Bear Care Corner, you can see. And Kevin's team's been working on some things related to the avian flu protocols that we're doing.
And yeah, so one of the questions, I can't even find it right now. Oh boy, it's probably not even on this page, is it?
What's this one?
Oh yeah, so from Marlene, thank you. She was just asking how is everything going with our avian flu procedures and safety and all of that stuff. So
can we turn this and
yeah,
show?
we can turn, yeah, for sure.
Ooh,
so I don't know if you can see it from here. That is the duck coop, and
I'm in the wrong way.
The duck coop is, I'm not going to try to point, the one on the right, and then Dolly's house is the far one. Yeah, you can.
Ooh, it worked.
And you can see the black fabric that's around the duck coop. We're doing that just to make it so that nothing can blow in from the sides. Mm-hmm. And we've also covered the tops with tarps so that there's a nice safe space for all the birds to go out in while we're still dealing with the avian flu issues.
Yeah, so in Canada right now the cases are increasing. We're still on high alert and biosecurity protocols for avian flu. So we haven't changed anything. That we're still changing out of different clothing to go in with the birds. we're still doing everything that Kevin mentioned. There's lots of different ways of transmission from wild birds to our birds, which could be feces coming from the sky or feathers blowing in. So all that stuff really protects them against that with while allowing them to go outside, which they were really missing. They were kind of locked in for about a month.
So I have another example. Let me see if I can find the right picture. This is
Nice.
a little messy looking. So this is Nancy's area. Nancy, Mary, and Sunny. They're living out in Bunnytown right now. So you can see the tarp over the top and the black fabric around the outside. And then you can also see what Andrea was talking about, our like boot wash station and where we put all of our isolation clothes on. And it's kind of like the clean zone between the two spaces. And then this is them coming out for the first time after a
Yay.
little while.
And Nancy got 1 day out before he headed into surgery.
Aw.
And that was his 1 day, and then he went into surgery last week. So people are asking about him. He was on our list to talk about. So this was his third surgery of the year. The first one was to remove skin cancer on his back end. The second was to do a partial wing amputation because of an infection that wouldn't go away after 4 months. And then once they took that off, they realized there was cancer there, was probably the main reason why this infected area wasn't healing. So they did the rest of the wing. They removed the rest of the wing. So he's recovering from that right now. He's doing incredible. The area is a little bit bruised, but the actual surgery site looks really good. He's in the office right now healing, just so he's not bumping around with Mary and Sunny and having them pick at his sutures or anything, but he's actually doing really, really well, and he's enjoying his time in the office, which he gets to chat with us all day.
He really is enjoying his time there. Yeah.
He's like showing us stuff, but he's doing amazing. I have my video tomorrow, so maybe I'll show you his little setup. If you want to tune in tomorrow for Bear Care Corner, I'll show you him, but he's way over in the office right now.
We got this question in from Louise, actually in just this morning. Andrew, you want to take this one?
Where is it?
I know the pigs love their mud baths. Do any of the other residents also like mud baths?
I don't
Maybe
think
some
so.
drier mud baths.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, pigs love mud baths, and the way that chickens get clean is actually taking a dust bath. So they do like that. Ducks really like sifting through the mud. Like if there's a mud puddle, they get really excited. Anybody else?
No, I don't think so. The goats and sheep just absolutely avoid that
No,
entirely.
and that's really bad
Well,
for their
the equine, they like to roll around in the sand.
They roll in the sand.
Yeah, they like that.
It's their bath on the sand.
Yeah.
We have some videos of BJ doing that.
And sometimes you see Donna or Norris just like super muddy
Yeah.
whenever there's water outside.
Yeah, she gets pretty excited. Somebody said they love Nancy.
Well, who doesn't?
He's amazing. He's been a trooper. Yeah, and in terms of his cancer being gone, we really hope so. They did a CT scan before he went into surgery to see if there was any metastasization of the cancer in anywhere else in his body, and they're not thinking so. So we're hoping that the remainder of the wing coming off really dealt with all of that. His balance is a little tiny bit off, but he's doing well considering.
I have one from Claire. Do you want to read? What's that one?
I'll stick your sheets. It's from Claire. Even if you can open up the farm and have events again, will you still keep some virtual events? I hope so, as means have a chance to join
Mm.
even if live somewhere in the world. I don't think I read that right, sorry. And yes, we are continuing those even when we do open back up. We'll continue the virtual events because people have been really loving them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they've been a lot
They're
of fun. Yeah,
yeah.
a
Like
lot of
what
fun.
have we done? Like
We did the-
watermelon smash. That was the big one.
The cow pie bingo, the pizza party.
That was pretty unique.
Yeah.
And Derek explained that to me. I was like, what are we doing? Pumpkin smash.
Yeah. And the experience boxes are always so much fun to see.
Oh, yeah. There's so much that happens.
Okay.
Wilma's just on the other. We're not going to turn it because she's going to run away, but she's like judging us from the other side of the camera right now.
She's the director. We have a question from Tony. Does Diablo visit the house anymore? No.
No, I think that was like back in the day when there was a handful of residents, and sometimes they just kind of wandered, and a lot of different residents kind of ended up at the house at some point. We had Dan go up to the house, videos of that. Tammy, I remember. Oh, Wilma's coming over. Ooh. Yeah, he did a few times, but we really keep the residents kind of where they should be for everybody's safety, and he has not Okay,
That was
moved
Wilma.
because she moved the camera. She moved the tripod. This is Wilma's show now.
Oh my gosh.
Can we move this to show them? I guess not.
I don't think very well.
And we can't pick her up because she's
No,
don't touch me.
no. Let's see, what else do we have?
More questions?
I don't know, do we have more
I
questions?
don't know.
I think I may have asked all of them. Oh, from Jennifer, can we purchase Thanks Living t-shirts? That's like a really great idea we have to think about. Right now we're focusing on Pride, so keep an eye on social and sign up for the newsletter to get
yes.
all the updates on
You
that
get
kind of
the
stuff.
First word on all of our new
Yeah.
stuff on the newsletter.
And if you want any other updates from me and Andrea, you can follow
Volunteer.
well, you can volunteer, but you can follow our weekly videos. Andrea does Bear Care Corner.
Oh, so cute.
And you can see, I better take that away. And you can check out This Old Barn on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do lots of like fencing and building and landscaping updates, that sort of thing. And then of course you can see us, oh, how do I stop it? Oh, no. Oh, this one. Then of course you can see us on Facebook and Instagram. Oh boy. And what is this? Oh, is this Twitter?
TikTok.
TikTok. Oh, that's the same thing. That's
Twitter. I don't know if we're on Twitter.
right. TikTok.
Maybe somebody knows. Wilma wants to host a Barnside chat next week.
I think
She's
she
like
does.
right underneath the tripod, just judging us so hard right now.
Super ready, yeah.
Well, I want to turn it to show people. I don't know if that'll work.
You can try.
Try it. People need to see Wilma right now.
All right, we're gonna try to show you. Oh no,
She ran away. No, you can. Just turn it. Just turn it toward her. Wilma. He's here.
There she goes.
Wilma. Hi. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Hi. Oh, she just needed some pets. Hi. Oh, just a lot's happening right now. She just needed some attention. If people aren't familiar with Wilma, I don't think she ends up in a lot of like Facebook posts and photos and stuff. She was a feral cat that we took in, or she is,
Yeah, yeah.
like 6 years ago, close to that, like just after I arrived kind of, and we weren't able to pet her for like 5 years. We had a volunteer who would try so
Aw.
hard every single shift. She still volunteers here, and she was the first person that was able to pet Wilma, so that was a huge thing. And if you're not haven't met Wilma before, that's Wilma, and I'm surprised that she's trying to get in this
Super
video.
close, yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Somebody signed up for 9 work days. That's
wow.
amazing.
Well, we look forward to seeing you, Lorraine.
Yay. Tell us how you tackled. No, you're gonna talk about soccer.
We can talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us all on our first Barnside chat. That was
Woo!
fun.
The Wilma
Definitely
show.
different than our fireside chats, which is interesting. But everyone have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next week.
Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. I will do a Bear Care Corner video tomorrow for everybody.
Perfect. Bye, everyone.
The Wilma show.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.